Steph, we were talking to Damian earlier, and he said he's never felt more at peace in this juncture of his career. He went through the phase where he felt like he had to prove he belonged, and this, that, and the third. He said he's just never felt as much as peace. Made me curious as to where you are at in your career. Obviously, completely different situations, but this chapter going into this year, what's your mental like? Like, what's your outlook like just as you enter your season?
I feel like I've always lived like this, but I'm all the way just in the moment, just enjoying what's happening right now. There's always how do you take last year and bring it this year, and try to meet that expectation level of play. How do you, kind of Tim's question earlier, how do you make this entire roster work with the old and the young and all that, or the older and the younger? There's so many things that we just don't know, but I'm just, I guess, at peace in the now and living in the now and enjoying just the fact that, the season is here. I think when you get at this stage, going in my 13th year, like, nothing's new, nothing's surprising. And you have to really be intentional about how much fun you have in at this stage of your career. And it only happens by just staying in the now with, committed to what that means. So however you describe that, being at peace or just finding fun in everything, and taking the challenges kind of head on, I'm right there, and appreciative that obviously the summer, just to be able to know where I'm gonna be for the next 5 years and have that kind of off the table. I'm excited about that too. Oh, it was amazing. I'd never been to Ryder Cup before, and to see those guys at the highest level of competition, I learned a lot. Even talking to MJ, talking to the guys, just being in that environment, got the juices flowing for the start of training camp. Hopefully, I don't know if I ever go back to Sheboygan, Wisconsin, but it was a good first trip, though.
Steph, a couple of quick follow-ups. Just for clarification, and we all learn that a lot can change in a year and a half with everything, but is the plan right now, as you sit here, in 3 years, to be in Paris for Team USA?
I have no idea. I'm terrible at answering those questions. I think I talked to Ann in June, or no, when I talked to you, talking about this year, and I was like, I was honest. I was still 50-50. I didn't know if I was going to play or not, so I have no idea.
And you mentioned MJ, and I know you got a chance to talk to him this weekend. I don't know how often you got a chance to talk to him growing up with your dad or being around in Charlotte, but what do you think you've learned most from him through the conversations you've had with him over the years?
One, I'm not alone in being a psychopath about golf. Do know that. He might have me beat for sure. But just that competitive spirit never dies. Like, the same killer instinct he had as a player and in business has translated into his presence around a Ryder Cup team, and some of the captains and players and stories he can tell from being there for the last 11 Ryder Cups and stuff like that. That spirit that made him who he is while he was playing basketball permeates everything in life, and that's such a cool kind of concept. You have to find balance, but that's such a encouraging kind of take on how he just lives his life in that respect. Because he gives everything he does his all in that, and he wants to win everything. So it's not just talk; it's how he lives.